Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. This video just going to be a short one because we have now got the Age of Sigmar rules for Gryselle's Arenai, which are going up for pre-order today or tomorrow, depending on where in the world you are watching this at the time. I'm pretty sure it'll be mostly today for most people when I put this video up. But Gryselle's Arenai are the new Warhammer Underworlds warband. They're the Sister Slaughter one, the Arenai, the Gladiators. And yeah, they got a pretty interesting Warscroll. So first of all, I think it's worth checking out these keywords because this is really interesting. Daughters of Cain, Elf, Harkuron, which obviously makes sense. These are, sisters that fight in the gladiatorial pits of Harkuron, which is really cool. Which I think sort of limits them in where they can go. I mean, obviously they can go in any Daughters of Cain army that they want. And they do bring something interesting to Daughters of Cain, but it means they have the Harkuron keyword, so they can get all the Harkuron benefits in there as well, which I think is particularly cool. So they can work nicely in a Harkuron force. Because they've got that keyword, can they work? Do they count as a Daughters of Cain unit in Harkuron, but they've got the keywords? All pretty cool to me. So they've got 2 wounds each. There are a bunch of different models. There are 4 or 5 of them. What have we got? We've got Gryselle, you have Kralexis, you have Rotaria, Thrala, Thraxis. So there's 5 of them, sorry. So 10 wounds, 5 up save. Obviously, Daughters of Cain, if you're playing them there, they're going to have a 6 up ward as well. Couple of cool rules. So first of all, Gryselle the Slaughterer has a wounds characteristic of 3. And so, where is it? So, Gryselle is armed with Gladiatorial Blade. She's got 4 attacks, 3s, Rem 1 damage D3. Pretty solid there. And then all the rest of them have Gladiatorial weapons for 3 attacks. 3s, no Rend damage 1. Pretty cool stuff there though, like being able to get, 3s and 3s base is nice. Their Sister Slaughter as well. So, first of all, Dances of Death. The unit's eligible to fight within 6 inch instead of 3, and it can move an extra 3 inch when it piles in. This is just solid. Anything with that rule is super solid. It's a nice little tricksy rule to play around with. And then Acrobatic Bloodshed as well. If your modified hit roll of 3 or more attacks made with this unit target the same enemy unit in the face, and they are 6s, so there's a decent chance of that happening, because what have you got? You've got 4 models at 3 attacks each, so that's 12, 16. Yeah, you're almost... 18 is where you need to be statistically average to get it, but you're almost going to get it. You're almost statistically average to get 6s in there. And obviously, if you are playing in Daughters of Cain, you've got rerolls here as well, and there's plenty of ways to get rerolls in Harkuron as well. But if you manage to get these 3 6s, the Strike Last effect applies to the enemy unit. This can be really cool because Dance of Death can make it so they can't hit in and then they move in. I think in Daughters of Cain, they actually work really well with other Sisters of Slaughter. They can move in, hopefully get the 6s, make the enemy strike last, and then you can move in your Sisters of Slaughter as need be, or have other units. They're interesting. I'm not entirely sure on what I'm going to see these used for, what they're going to use for. I'm waiting on the Warcry rules, which will probably come out in a White Dwarf sometime soon. But I think they're interesting enough. Like, they're maybe, not straight up good, but they've definitely got play. They've got a couple of interesting rules on them. They've got enough attacks to put out. They are only 100 points, so 10 wounds for 100 points. They're at that right sort of 1 wound for 10 points range with interesting rules. I think they're pretty interesting. What do you think of Gryselle's Arenai, though? Let us know down in the comments below. Well, that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also drop a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, either by Patreon, YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch from either our Ko-fi or Teespring stores. All of those things are linked down in the video's description. As a special thank you to everyone who does support us via Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, The Rising 8, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Nicholas Colomos, Colorblind Magic, Daniel Everington, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weir, James South, James Tillman, Dylan Areno, Gargamel 196, and Disco. Thank you all so much for your support, and special shout out to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and to everyone who helps run the channel, whether that be on the Discord server as our mods, on our live stream mods, or the guys that come around and help provide the battle reports for you all to watch. Thank you all once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.